Well, as we heard earlier, the incoming administration has made it clear that tackling, as James said there, the coronavirus will be its top priority. Mr. Biden has vowed to speed up the US vaccination program, among other measures. This report now from our North America correspondent, Nick Bryant, and a warning it does contain some flashing images.
We normally associate New York with the self-confidence of America. But the coronavirus crisis has shown us the frailties of the world's most powerful land. In the final weeks of the Trump presidency, there have been days where more than 4,000 Americans have died, a higher death toll than on September the 11th.
It's bizarre, it's scary, it's frightening.
Angelina Proyer lost her father.
They're not in the same reality.
Her mourning made more painful by family members who refused to believe the coronavirus took his life. She's angry at Donald Trump for spreading misinformation and downplaying the pandemic.
Furious, angry, confused, disconnected, abandoned. Those are all ways to describe how I feel. There are 350,000 plus people have died, and it doesn't seem like any of those people matter. I mean, it's insane.
We've seen queues for COVID testing. We've seen queues for COVID aid. But there's hope at the end of this line of medical staff and teachers.
We need 1-inch needles.
The school gym that only weeks ago served as a polling station has now become a vaccine hub.
And done.
Much to the relief of New Yorkers such as Michelle Kleinbaum, a teacher on the educational front lines.
Need to do your upper arm?
I've been working in person pretty much since the beginning, and it just feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders that I can go back now with a different peace of mind.
Joe Biden has set the goal of 100 million doses in the first 100 days of his presidency. And despite concerns about vaccine supply, here we witnessed a can-do spirit that's so emphatically American.
Better?
There's been so much despondency in this city for the past 10 months, but this is really the turning point.
I believe it will be the turning point. We're going to get New York City back up and running in no time.
A little bit more spread out. Give yourself 6 feet. Give yourself 6 feet.
This isn't just a health crisis, it's been an economic catastrophe. And in the city that never sleeps, we're seeing food banks now having to open 24 hours a day. Joe Biden is promising an almost $2 trillion rescue package.
The challenge is enormous. The crisis is huge. But America is strong, and I believe and I'm hopeful that the president could turn things around.
There'll be talk of a new day in America, but will the Biden presidency really be a panacea? The politics of this country are so sickly, the divisions are so deep. The coronavirus has revealed so many American ailments. Nick Bryant, BBC News, New York.
1 million vaccines a day for the first 100 days. It is an enormous promise, but gosh, does the country really